Hello, this is Janila, the person behind Crafty Crochet Castle, and in this video I'll show you the pattern to crochet the mushrooms. This is a no-sew pattern and the tutorial is beginner friendly. You can crochet these mushrooms in a different ways and I have included all those steps in this tutorial, so make sure to watch the tutorial completely. You can crochet these mushrooms in any colors of your preference, and you can choose to crochet them without any spots on top of the mushroom cap or with spots. You can crochet the base of the mushroom cap to have these little ridges over here, or you can choose to make it without any ridges. And I have completed this mushroom as a keychain. So this project has different uses. You can attach a keyring and use it as a keychain, or you can use it as little toys as well. I've followed the same pattern, but I've crocheted with a bigger yarn and a bigger hook, and the mushroom has turned out to be much bigger. The mushroom with a burlap blanket yarn and 6 mm crochet hook is about 6.5 inches long, and the mushroom crocheted with worsted weight yarn and 4.5 mm crochet hook is about 3 inches long. For this project, I'm using worsted weight yarn in 2 colors. This is 100% acrylic yarn in white and red. I'm using 4.5 mm crochet hook along with this. If you're choosing a bigger yarn for this project, make sure to choose a hook that is 1 or 2 sizes smaller than the recommended hook size for the yarn weight. You would also need scissors, yarn needle, stitch markers, and if you would prefer to attach eyes, you can use safety eyes or black yarn and needle and embroider the eyes and mouth. Apart from these, you would need some polyfill stuffing as well. The details of these materials are in the description box below. If you would like to finish this project as a keychain, you would need a keyring as well. Now let us get started working on the instructions. We'll be crocheting the bottom first, that is the stalk of the mushroom. So I'm taking my white yarn here. For round 1, we'll do a magic circle and 6 single crochet inside the ring. If you would prefer not to work with a magic circle, you can always do chain 2 and work your 6 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Now let me show you how to do a magic circle. To do so, I'm going to take my yarn like this and I will wrap it around my 2 fingers, and I will cross it over at the point where both the yarn meets. Next, I will pinch here, take this little loop out, and I will insert my hook inside this little loop, and I will yarn over and bring a little loop. This is from the skein end. So now I will carefully take my fingers out and hold everything in place, making sure the loop on the hook is not too loose or not too tight, and it's of the correct tension. Now I will yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So there we have made a magic circle. So this ring is adjustable and we'll be working around 1 stitches in here. Always make sure to work your stitches across these 2 strands of yarn. So now let us do 6 single crochet inside the ring. To do a single crochet, I will insert my hook inside the ring, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. So there I have made 1 single crochet. I'll make 5 more single crochet here. For this pattern, we'll be crocheting in rounds, and I'm not going to join at the end of each round unless I mention it. So once when we have a total of 6 single crochet, you can hold your piece tight and you can grab the tail and pull it to close the opening. See how this little opening is getting closed when we pull it? Make sure to pull it tight, and there we have closed our magic circle and we have completed round 1. So now let's get started working on round 2. Before that, if you would prefer, you can use a stitch marker to mark the last stitch of the round. I'm using a stitch marker here. If you do not have this, you can use a piece of another color yarn to mark the last stitch. So now for round 2, I will be working 2 single crochet in every stitch around. So in my very first stitch, I'll be inserting my hook, and I will do 1 single crochet and another single crochet in the same stitch. Now I'll be repeating this for the remaining stitches. And now we are at the last stitch over here. When we come to this stitch, I'll be removing my stitch marker, crochet the stitches for that stitch. So in this case, there's 2 single crochet here, And once when I complete the last stitch for the round, I'm going to place my stitch marker back in the last stitch. By doing so, we can easily identify the last stitch of the round. So when we are working on a repeat pattern, we can just work until the last stitch instead of counting the stitches. Using a stitch marker is really helpful in that way. So now we have completed 2 rounds and our project looks like this. Now let's work on round 3. For round 3, we'll be following a repeat pattern. The repeat pattern would be 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So in this stitch, I'll be working 2 single crochet and 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So I'll be repeating this pattern for the remaining stitches until I'm at the last stitch over here. Round 3 will have a total of 18 single crochet. Now let us work on the next 4 rounds, which is round 4 to 7. For these 4 rounds, we'll be having the same repeat pattern. The repeat pattern would be 1 single crochet in every stitch around. So I will be crocheting 1 single crochet around till I'm at the last stitch marker over here. That is for 1 round. And I will repeat the same for the next 3 rounds as well. So I will be working on this pattern and I will meet you at the end of round 7. This is how our project will look at the end of round 7. Now let's work on round 8. For round 8, the repeat pattern would begin with a single crochet decrease or a single crochet 2 together. To do so, I will insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So instead of finishing this stitch, I will insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have a total of 3 loops on the hook. We would have taken 2 stitches on the bottom. So now I will yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. So this stitch is the single crochet decrease or a single crochet 2 together. And then I would do 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. This is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. The repeat pattern is single crochet 2 together and a single crochet in the next 4 stitches. I'll be repeating this pattern around, and this round will have a total of 15 stitches. Round 9, the repeat pattern would be a single crochet decrease or a single crochet 2 together, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So I'll be repeating this pattern around, and this round will have a total of 12 stitches. For round 10, the repeat pattern would be single crochet 2 together, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. I'll be repeating this pattern 2 more times for this round, and the round will have a total of 9 stitches. After completing this round, I'll be joining in the next stitch with a slip stitch. So this time I'll be joining in the front loop only. To do so, I will insert my hook inside the front loop, that is inside 1 loop over here. Normally when we are inserting, we'll insert inside this loop and the next loop, that is the 2. but this time we'll be inserting only in the front side. So I'll be inserting in the front loop, I'll yarn over and bring a loop through the stitch and through the loop on the hook. So there we have completed round 10 and I've joined with a slip stitch. Now you can put a pause to the project, and if you would prefer, you can attach eyes and mouth to the stalk of our mushroom. This is completely optional. If you would like to attach eyes, you can either use safety eyes. This is 8mm safety eyes, or you can use embroidery thread and needle and embroider the eyes. I'll be attaching the eyes between round 6 and round 7 over here. And I would leave 3 stitches in between. Next, we can stuff this up with some polyester fiberfill. Now let us get started working on round 11. For this round, I will do chain 1. To do a chain, I'll yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So once when you do that, I'll be working 2 single crochet in the front loop only in the same stitch. And then I'll be working 2 single crochet in the front loop only of every stitch around. So this round, which is round 11, will have a total of 18 single crochet worked in the front loop only. By working on the front loop only, we have this ridge on the inside, which helps to separate the stalk from the bottom cap of a mushroom. There we have completed round 11. In the next few rounds, we'll be crocheting the bottom of our mushroom cap in white. So you can crochet it like this, that is a flat surface, or you can crochet it like this with some ridges on the bottom side. In this pattern, I'll show you how to crochet with these ridges. This is done by using a front post single crochet stitch. If you find it hard to work front post single crochet stitch, you can always do single crochet in place of it, and your bottom of the mushroom cap would turn like this. Now let us get started working on round 12. In round 11, we would have done chain 1 here, so make sure to skip that and work your round 12 stitches on top of the single crochet. So the repeat pattern for round 12 would be a single crochet and a front post single crochet on the same stitch. So now in the very first stitch, I would do 1 single crochet and I would do a front post single crochet here. To do a front post single crochet, I'll insert my hook inside the stitch from the front to the back, and then I would bring the hook from the back to the front on the next stitch over here. That is, we would have inserted our hook around our 1 single crochet over here. Now I will yarn over and pull through the loop, and we have 2 loops on the hook, and then I will yarn over and pull through both the loops. So there we have done a front post single crochet. Now in the next stitch, I will do 1 single crochet. So because we would have done around the stitch, our next stitch would be the stitch over here. That is the stitch where we would have taken in our front post single crochet. So I will insert my hook here and I will do a single crochet, and then a front post single crochet in the next stitch. So I will insert my hook inside the next stitch and I will work around the single crochet, and I will do a front post single crochet. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. If you find this hard, you can do the repeat pattern, that is 2 single crochet in the next stitch and 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So now I will repeat this over here. The repeat pattern would be a single crochet, a front post single crochet in the same stitch, followed by a single crochet in the next stitch, and a front post single crochet in the next stitch. So I'll be repeating this pattern. In round 12 we'll have a total of 24 stitches. So now let's work on round 13. In round 13, I will do 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Followed by a front post single crochet in the next stitch. A single crochet in the next stitch and a front post single crochet in the next stitch. So if you notice, we'll be working our front post single crochet on top of the front post single crochet, and on the other stitches we'll be working a single crochet. Now I'll be working this repeat pattern around. So the alternate stitch for this is 2 single crochet in the next stitch and 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So we have this little ridges that is being formed over here. Now let's work on round 14. For round 14, I will do 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, followed by a front post single crochet, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by a front post single crochet in the next stitch. So this will be the repeat pattern for the round. The repeat pattern is 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, a front post single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, a front post single crochet in the next stitch. So I'll be repeating this pattern till I'm at the end of the stitch marker over here. Round 14 will have a total of 36 single crochet. The alternate stitch is 2 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. After completing all 36 single crochet, we can join with the slip stitch in the next stitch and finish it off over here, leaving a tail. To finish it off, I'm going to trim the yarn over here. Next, I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook all the way through and tighten this up. So there we have completed the stalk of our mushroom and the bottom of our mushroom cap. So now let us start crocheting the top of our mushroom cap. So I'm taking my red yarn over here. I'll be joining this red yarn to any of the round 14 stitches in the front loop only. So I will insert my hook inside the front loop only of the stitch, and I will hold my red yarn here, and I will yarn over and pull through the stitch, and I will yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So there we have joined our yarn. So now we'll be crocheting round 15. We'll be working only on the front loops. I will do a single crochet in the same stitch as that we have joined, and then I will do one single crochet in the remaining stitches in the front loop only. This round will have a total of 36 single crochet. So this is how I'll be working a single crochet around, and I will meet you when I'm at the last stitch over here. And by working on the front loop only, we have this ridge on the inside of our mushroom. So I'll meet you when I complete all the stitches in the round. Now let us work on the repeat pattern for round 16. The repeat pattern would be a single crochet 2 together or a single crochet decrease, followed by one single crochet in the next 4 stitches. This time we'll be working on both the loops of our stitches here, and this is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. The repeat pattern is a single crochet 2 together and one single crochet in the next 4 stitches. I'll be repeating this pattern all the way around till I'm at the end of the stitch marker over here, and round 16 will have a total of 30 stitches, and I'll meet you at the end of round 16. For round 17, I will do one single crochet in every stitch around. This round will have a total of 30 single crochet. I will meet you after I complete all the stitches for the round. For round 18, the repeat pattern would be single crochet 2 together, followed by one single crochet in the next 3 stitches. I'll be repeating this pattern around, and round 18 will have a total of 24 stitches. I'll meet you when I'm at the end of round 18. For round 19, the pattern is one single crochet in every stitch around. This round will have a total of 24 single crochet, and I will meet you when I'm at the end of round 19. For round 20, the repeat pattern is single crochet 2 together, followed by one single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So this will be the repeat pattern for the round. I'll be repeating this pattern around, and this round will have a total of 18 stitches. I'll meet you when I complete this round. Now we are down to the last 2 rounds of this pattern. For round 21, the repeat pattern would be a single crochet 2 together, followed by a single crochet in the next stitch. So this is the repeat pattern for the round, and the round will have a total of 12 stitches. And now for the last round, which is round 22, the pattern would be single crochet 2 together around. This round will have a total of 6 stitches. And after completing 6 stitches, I'm going to join with a slip stitch in my next stitch and finish off over here, leaving a long tail. All we have to do is give it some shape at this point over here so that it looks like a mushroom cap, and then we can close this opening. If you would like the base of your mushroom cap to remain flat, you can stuff this cap very lightly. Make sure not to overstuff it, or else your mushroom cap would be raised up. Make sure to stuff accordingly, and if you do not stuff it at all, you can get this little curved shape like this. To close the opening, I'm threading the long tail in a yarn needle. And I'm going to insert this needle through the front loops of all the stitches remaining in the last round. So now you can pull this tail. See how the opening is getting closed? And you can secure it with a knot over here. Either weave in this tail, or you can use this tail to attach this onto a keyring if you would like to make this a keychain. So let me show you how to weave in the tail. To weave in the tail, you can simply insert the needle next to our finished stitch and pull it out in a random spot. So make sure the project is not too snug, and then you can take the needle out and trim it off over here. The final step is to add some shape to our mushroom. Since this is a no-sew pattern, you can finish it off over here. But if you would like to attach some spots on top of a mushroom cap, you can do that as well. But this would require sewing to attach it, or you can use a hot glue gun. To crochet a small spot, I'm taking my white yarn here. I will do a magic circle followed by 8 single crochet inside the ring. And then you can close the opening and join with a slip stitch on the first chain over here, and then we can finish it off leaving a long tail. This is the pattern for a small spot. You can crochet 3 spots. To crochet a medium size spot, I'm taking my white yarn here. I will start off with a magic circle. And I will do chain 1 here. Now I will do 8 half double crochet inside the ring. To do a half double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook inside the stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now we have a total of 3 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. This stitch is called as the half double crochet. Now I'll do 7 more half double crochet in here. When we do that, we can close the opening and join on top of the first stitch with a slip stitch. We can finish off leaving a long tail. If you would like to attach these spots on top of our mushroom, you can do so by simply placing the right side facing on top, and then we can sew it up. Once when you sew the spot, you can weave in the tail. In the same manner, you can attach all the other spot. You can position it according to your preference. This is the completed mushroom after attaching the spots. I hope you enjoy crocheting this along with me. Please show your support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.